you guys, my name is Swati and welcome back to my channel where if the book is nice, we read it twice. So welcome to another monthly reset. It is August, you guys. It's almost fall and the summer season is almost over and I am feeling absolutely interested in fall right now. I can't wait for the spooky season and I have great plans for my channel for the spooky season. I feel like I am going to up the frequency of videos that I am going to make for the fall season, so watch out for that. But coming back to this month, I'm most interested in getting my book of the month and Aardvark book club books right now because I am on a book buying ban, as I've told you, and even though I am on a book buying ban, I did slip and buy a couple of books last month. But generally, I'm just relying on my subscriptions to get me books. So I'm extra excited about my subscriptions right now. So we'll head to the laptop and then pick our selections for this month. So August books are here and I'm very interested in seeing what book of the month has brought us this month. First one is Fall, one biracial family grappling with the meaning of happiness and their own lives when their father suddenly goes missing. So this is literary fiction but kind of feels a little mystery-ish as well. Feels like a little mystery is there in it as well. So there is a puzzle, so mystery, cerebral, you have to think about it, suburban drama and siblings. So I do love siblings and this is looking very interesting. I'll come back to it. I'm not sure about it yet. I'll come back to it. So the next one is Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo. So Elizabeth Acevedo is one of my favorite authors. I have all her books and I love her stories in verse. I don't know whether this one is as well or not, but this is her adult debut and I'll definitely pick this one. I don't need to look at other things to say that, but let's go and see for ourselves. There is multiple viewpoints. It's non-linear time, family drama and literary. When an anthropologist puts her own family under the microscope, she uncovers plenty of secrets, drama and magic. So I think I'll make this my book of the month because I'm very interested in this one. Now coming back to the next thriller picks. Normally I pick thriller picks and this time it's Lisa Jewell. She is a booktube darling. Everybody loves her and everybody recommends her a lot. So the plot point is a podcaster has her subjects' lives become increasingly intertwined in her twisty tales where fact and fiction compete. I like this one as well because I wanna give Lisa Jewell a try. Psychological, multiple viewpoints, unreliable narrator and movie-ish. You have me sold. I'm adding this to my box. Next is Shark Heart. Prepare to have a big bite taken out of your heart by this lyrical meditation on marriage, grief, and carnivorous fish. This sounds like prepare to have a big bite taken out of your heart by this lyrical medication. This is emotional, non-linear times, 400 plus words and quirky. This sounds like magical realism. And sounds interesting. In this story, the main protagonist, the guy, there's a couple and the guy starts turning into a fish. So this is examination of how this metamorphosis affect their relationship. So sounds interesting, but I will wait for the reviews to land. The Many Lives of Mama Love. This is a memoir from suburban soccer mom to convicted felon to bestseller ghostwriter. Her remarkable true story is totally riveting. I'm interested in memoirs, but I would wait for their reviews. So the next one is Vampires of El Norte. Sink your teeth into this sumptuous border tale full of cowboys, forbidden romance, and things going bum in the night. So this is a horror novel, and there is romance, multiple viewpoint, feminist, and creepy, which sounds interesting. So this goes to my box. I generally don't read horror, but it's the spooky time. The spooky fall time is just coming. Is about to spooky. The spooky season is about to come, and I'm very interested in reading something like this. So I have picked. That's all for this month. I have picked 3 books, and I can add on 2 more. So I would like to add other books as well. Let's see. We have Spotlight on Mortal Immortal Longings, and I'm interested in that. So I'm adding that to my box. I did not pick it the last month, but this book is getting riveting reviews. New and recent add-ons. So there is Alice Hoffman's The Invisible Hour, which is a historical fantasy. Alice Hoffman is there is Sarika Pekkanen's Gone Tonight. Just another missing person. Gillian McAllister's. So I think I will pick Sarah Pekkanen's Gone Tonight and add it to the box. Now, is there any? There is also another thriller which is Just Another Missing Person. But let me look at the box first. Okay, so I'm not sure about the horror pick because I'm mixed between the two, the horror pick or Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. Let me see. Multiple viewpoint, family drama, action packed, and who done it. So it is a detective story. So it's kind of police procedural. I I think I'll need to remove one of the books from here. So I'm removing the Vampires of El Norte. And adding Just Another Missing Person to the box. So these are my final picks. Family Lore, Immortal Longings, none of this is true, Just Another Missing Person, and Gone Tonight. So these are the 5 books that I picked. So these are the 5 books that I picked. Let's ship my box. So let's check out Artwork Book Club now. The first book is Business of Pleasure by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I generally don't like hardcovers for my romance books because I want to spend less on them since I recycle them constantly. So I'm not going for this one. The next is How Can I Help You? So this is no one knows Margot's real name. Her colleague and patrons at a small town public library only knows her middle-aged normalcy, congeniality and charm. They have no reason to suspect that she is in fact a former nurse with trail of countless premature death in her wake. She has turned a new page, so to speak. The library is a sanctuary and place to quell all urges. So in library somebody dies and another person
kind of suspects her, so I will definitely be taking this one because this sounds very intriguing to me, and a book about a library setting is totally up my alley. The next one is California Golden. Two sisters navigate the turbulent, euphoric early days of California surf culture in dazzling saga of ambition, sacrifice, longing for the family they never had, from the New York Times bestseller author of The Aviator's Wife. So this is a literary fiction, historical fiction, early release, romance, coming of age, and 333 pages. I have not read the previous one. The previous one was thriller mystery, 237 pages. Oh, this is a short one which I'll absolutely like. So next one is, I'm not interested in California Gold too much because I generally wait for historical fiction to go big and then I pick my select few for the year. Next one is Mr. Magic. It's early release horror thriller, 288 pages. So Mr. Magic is, who is Mr. Magic? Former child star unite to uncover the tragedy they ended their show and discover the secret of enigmatic host in the screen calling top of the pop culture fandom and 90s nostalgia. I am a person who can be best summed as saying called as being called 90s nostalgia, and I am here for it. This sounds very good and I think I'll add this to the box. Now the next one is Small Worlds. An exhilarating and expansive new novel about father and son faith friendship from celeb Azuma Hanelson, the number one bestseller award winner author of Open Water. So this award winning coming of age, and this has romance as well, 256 pages. And this, the one thing that can solve Stephen's problem is dancing. Dancing at church and his parents' brother. So this sounds like literary fiction and I'll wait for it. I don't think I'm very much interested in that because I'm in such a horror and thriller kick right now. I want all my books to be horror and thrillers. So I have picked Mr. Magic, How Can I Help You, and The Perfect Ones, which is a backlist thriller, and I think I'm ready to check out my box. So let's place the order, and this is done.
So today is one of those days where you don't feel like leaving your blanket anymore. There's a slight nip in the air, and all I want to do is relax with my YouTube videos. So this is going to be a quick one. I will tell you my highs and lows for the month, and I will also tell you about the books that I want to read this month. So the highs and lows for me this month. Well, the highest high of the month was going to our friends, and from there going to Yosemite National Park and enjoying ourselves there. And the low was definitely the amount of books I have read in this year because I expected to cross around 100 books, but that has not happened yet. I think that is a low for me because it made me feel bad, and now I'm gung ho on the books I want to read. Also, I'm seeing that the TBR I'm setting for the month, I'm not very enthusiastic to read those, so I will be reading all the latest books that come to me. So since I'm on a book buying ban, as I told you the last month, I will be reading only the latest books which are coming in from my subscriptions. I get around 9 books which come down from my subscription, and I'll be reading those. So those are all the books that I want to read. I'll show them here. So these are all the books I've already discussed while picking my book of the month and Aardvark book club book selection process. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go to the B rolls. Some places I visited with my friends while my vacation.